Hello, welcome. Today is day 15. We're talking about pain and pursuit. Pursuit of happiness, pursuit of joy. Look at this beautiful, beautiful weather. I hope you like snow. All right, so today we're talking about weather. How is the weather of your heart? How are you feeling? Are you rocky? Are you grumpy? Are you in pain? Are you suffering? Or are you doing pretty good? Let's read a little bit about how our society spends billions trying to escape. Okay? This is what Brian Orme has to say. Again, day 15. Let me show you. Boom, the ascended life. How to co-ascend, get away from it all. Our society spends billions trying to escape from, numb out, or cope with pain. I'm not referring to physical pain, but the emotional impact of life events that are hard to process. These are inevitable, but they don't have to be harmful. James said to consider it pure joy when we face trials. There is joy, then there's pure joy. It's the latter that can only be experienced in the midst of pain. So I definitely encourage you to read James 1. That whole chapter is so good. There's a realm of holiness in joy. Jesus endured immense pain going to and on the cross, yet it was the joy set before him that caused him to endure. We, of course, were the joy. Pain is an opportunity to pursue the places within God's heart that cannot be accessed except through pain. It's this journey that ushers us into fellowship of his suffering, which can overwhelm us in the ecstasy. I love how the snow sparkles. There looks like little pieces of glitter. Okay. Let me read that again. Okay. It's the journey that ushers us into fellowship of his suffering, which can only overwhelm us in ecstasy of his pure joy. It is a reality that transcends happiness. Joy is eternal. Happiness is temporal. Happiness comes and goes, but you can abide permanently in joy. When his heart becomes the object of pursuit in the midst of pain, destructive disappointment cannot take root. After all, what we pay attention to will determine our thought life, right? So what we think about is what we experience. Okay, when we have set our minds on him, it transforms our speech and behavior and ultimately influences our surroundings. What we internalize will be vocalized and then realized. This means we cannot afford to download spiral of introspective. So we can't afford to just go in this downhill spiral of introspection and external situations which used to baffle us, and we're just spiraling down this dark rabbit hole of despair. No. Listen, keep listening. It's very, very important that we take root in everything. After all, what we pay attention to will determine our thought lives. When we set our minds on him, it transforms our behavior, influences our surroundings. What we internalize will be vocalized, then realized. This means we cannot afford downward spiral. Okay, so if we have pain today, his heart is open to discovery, and it is there we will find the fruits of our trial and full satisfaction. Pure joy is a delicious reality. All right, you ready for a speak up declaration? Here we go. Repeat after me. And if English is your second language, this is for you, because I'm slow. I keep it nice and slow because it's my passion to teach English to people that English is their second language. So here we go. Repeat after me. It's okay when I'm not okay. It's okay when I'm not okay. In my trials, I can access pure joy. In my trials, I can almost hear you right now. All right. Jesus' heart is available to enter into. Pathways of pain become highways of joy. Pathways of pain become highways of joy. It is here I can feast on the fruits of my trials. It is here I can feast on the fruits of my trials. If I feel weak, I say, I am strong. I am strong. Disappointment is not my portion in life. I have a best friend who experienced pain. I have a best friend who experienced pain and knows the pure joy of trials. I have a counselor available at all times. I have a Father who is never leaving or forsaking me. I am surrounded on all sides of my eternal family. Fruitfulness is inevitable. Think deep meditation, Colossians 1:11, Hebrews 12:2, and James 1:2. I would suggest reading all of James, all of Colossians 1, and all of Hebrews 12, because it's amazing. May you be transformed by the renewal of your mind. Don't fixate on the false realities of this world. Be changed by the renewal of your mind, because this life is only temporary. Where do you want to spend eternity? Ha! Now you're thinking that I'm talking about hell. Don't worry, hell is an illusion too. So just be fixated on the prize, which is love and the fruitfulness of joy. Because if you fill yourself with that, nothing can get in your way. In fact, even when you're suffering and depressed, nothing can separate you between the power of God's love and yourself, your soul. No matter what you do to try to run from God, He will always find you. So you can't hide from Him. He will find you, and it's a good thing. Trust me. All right, have a good day. Bye. Love you. Nispas.